Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kurt. Welcome back to the MindCrack server. Get your feet off the bed. No, we are here in a very familiar place. Obviously, we've started many an episode in this little extended double-wide hidey hole here. And I am going to let you know that you probably shouldn't be getting used to this area quite yet. Well, if you have already, then too late, but why do I hear a silverfish? Oh, it's one of these little guys. Ender silver. Ow, they hurt! Ow! Cease and desist. They have a really tiny hitbox. Okay, that's the first time we've ever experienced one of those. And then MC Gamer suspiciously joined the game. Those events seem related. And yeah, anyway, we're here in our area where we've started out many a time, where we built where we built our Juno spacecraft. And this guy, look who I found. Remember a while ago, I think I was live streaming at the time, BOO gave me this horse, tied it up right here, and it soon detached itself and wandered. This guy I found, well, I'll show you where I found him, and that'll be actually relevant to this next build project I need to talk about. Look at all this crazy stuff in my inventory. I tore down all of the trees, those savanna trees, because they were allowing a lot of things to spawn underneath. Also, I was doing some measurements here for the next build project. I will explain this episode, an actual build project, and the motivations behind it. It's gonna be kind of large. I might be biting off more than I can chew for a first actual, build project. But I was thinking this space would work. This space would work for what I want to build. However, it has kind of a big footprint. These would be the corners. It's about 50, well, it's exactly 50 by 50 as far as its footprint is concerned. And to give a little bit of a preview, it's taller than the clouds. So 50 by 50 and taller than the clouds. It would fit very perfectly in this area. It kind of would overlap with that little bit of snow biome over there. But I don't want it to it would be bigger than that. The town hall, it would kind of block and overshadow the UHC monument currently in progress. And as much as I like the kind of building near town, making kind of a city idea, I don't want to really overstay my welcome as far as the size is concerned. So this was a nice place, and who knows, we'll maybe relegate this to allow somebody else to build something here. But I have found indeed a place for which to build, and we are going to do that. Well, we're not going to finish it today. I'm just going to show you guys what I've been up to. I've been very busy indeed, and now I have this horse back. I think it's my horse. I remember him being speckled and having a saddle. I recently found this iron horse armor. But yeah, we found this guy. And I first of all want to do some enchanting. Kind of boring stuff here. I know I'm kind of, oh, this was a bad idea. I should have left the horse. It's a problem with you guys. You wander. I realize that there's tie downs here, but I don't have, no, see, come back. Up. Stop. No, where are you going? Cease and desist, son. Stop it. All right. You're kind of contained. No. Ow, you stupid idiots. I hate horses so much. This is why I'm not going to be doing... Oh, God! Oh, Jesus! Horses are stupid. So very stupid. Alright, I should just leave him back in that pen, shouldn't I? Alright, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it, and I'm going to take a bunch of damage in the process, and this is, like I was about to say, why I'm not making... People are like, oh, the boats don't work, make a horse racing arena. Ha. Screw that idea. I could go as far to say the horses are worse than boats. Because they wander, it's impossible to find two of the same speed, even if I was to use... No. Etho's speed test track. It's horses are stupid. They're just okay for getting to and fro places pretty quickly. But even then, that's not a good thing. But basically, I want to attempt some enchanting. I have 28 levels. I'm gonna get to 30 levels. I haven't looked up anything. You know how I play video games. I don't look up spoilers or tips or tricks unless it's absolutely necessary and I'm in dire straits. So I'm going to attempt to learn enchanting on this new. We are in the snapshots, the 14W11B, the 1.8 snapshots. They also just announced that there's new terrain generation options, so you can customize the parameters of the terrain scatter and generation. It's very interesting. There's, however, no create far lands option, so that's unfortunate. Is this thing on? I think this thing's on. Yeah, I'll need to get a few levels, but apparently the enchanting works. You give it lapis, so now lapis has a use. I know MC Gamer isn't too happy about that, but it doesn't take your levels, I think. It just is based on how many levels you have. So once you reach 30 levels, you can stay at 30 levels and keep enchanting over and over and over and over again. But once you lose those levels, then your enchants become pretty pointless. So it's kind of a thing where it's pretty pointless to enchant unless you have full 30 levels. I could go to the ender thing, but that's kind of annoying. So yeah, I need to enchant. I'd like to replace this diamond pickaxe. Since my last recording, this was a brand new pickaxe with Unbreaking 3, and it is now down to about a quarter strength. So I need to repair that. It would also be nice to get efficiency. Diamonds are impossible to find, are they not? Completely. Alright, step 1, pull lever. Okay, that pushes them all forward, I think. Oh, that opens up the thing. Oh, hi. How are you? Okay, push button. Hell's blazes. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. And now I can just punch you guys to death? Yeah. Receive death with a block of dirt. Okay, I can't seem to obtain those items. This is a poor design. Does that help me get the items? No. Huh. Oh well, guess we'll never find out what those things are. Enchanted feet. Well, they're not enchanted, they're just feet. Would this be considered junk? Sure, junk! And bones. This place has been cleaned out, wiped out. Alright, I just need one more frickin' level. And then we can attempt enchanting. Oh, I should build... Dang it. I should build a... one of those things called? An anvil as well. Do I have anything in my ender chest? No. What is this place? Anyways... Oops. Alright, so I think I'm gonna well, I've like started this episode and I'll be like, I'm gonna have a bunch of awesome things to talk to you guys about. But apparently I need some more time, so I'll be right back. Right back. Alright, I'm back, guys. I have 30 levels. I have this empty diamond pickaxe. This unenchanted diamond pickaxe, and a bunch of lapis. Apparently 3 lapis lazuli and 3 enchantment levels will be taken for level 30. Unbreaking 3 something. Hopefully efficiency. I really need efficiency. Fortune 3. Dang it. That's not what I wanted at all. It's nice, but speed is of the essence here. Okay, so I guess it still takes 3 levels. So does that... Is that, Oh, I don't know. And there's no... I don't have enough iron to make an anvil, so I can't repair this one. Not that I really need to anymore. I've got 2 Unbreaking 3 pickaxes. Shovel, a shovel, a diamond shovel with some sort of durability or efficiency would be nice, but diamonds are hard to find. So anyway, screw enchanting. It still sucks. Oh, I'm a terrible person. Let's get back on our stupid horse. Stupid horse. And I will show you where I am... something on fire. Where I'm going to attempt to do this build. Oh, sunrise. That's good. You'll then see why I've gone through such pickaxe and so many iron shovels. And oh lord, maybe I should wait for these guys to die first. I don't have an enchanted sword anymore, do I? Do I have one downstairs? Let's check. And a boop. Oop, yeah, sure, that'll do. Enchanted sword, nothing. No, nada. Power 2 bow. Got a few arrows from that transaction. Yeah, this was... I did this in it when I was attempting... I was going to say I was going to build the headquarters with the... for the spacecraft. I was going to build the headquarters with a satellite dish. So these might come in handy for this build project, but you'll see why I've ramped things up a bit. All right, it should be daytime out now. Let's have a snack, and while I'm riding, I will where's this guy? Receive death. While I'm riding, I will kind of explain. Hi. Bye. Explain my reasoning. But here we go. All right, this is gonna be a little bit metaphorical and inwardly thinking. But we're going back to that kind of in that same area that I ended the last episode on, where I'm like, yeah, this area looks kind of nice. But I'm going to switch up. Every episode I well, this is the reason why I do this, that, or the other, so maybe I should switch it up. I say that every single episode, but for serious this time, guys. I'm going to attempt a build. I think the problem with, say, the boat racing thing, with even the missile silo, well, that I finished, the King of the Ladder thing. Jerk. Even with the King of the Ladder thing, and also even with a little bit with the, oh, we're testing his speed. What is your speed? That. That is your speed. All of these build projects have like a purpose or need to serve a purpose. Like even the radio dish, I wanted it to point at the Juno spacecraft, and it had to look like a radio dish, and blah, 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 blah. I'm going to attempt a build that serves no purpose other than to exist and be a building. It is based on a real-life building, and that's another thing. Everybody was speculating. Good speculations, but most of them were kind of a little bit too predictable. I'm being a little bit not predictable, and I'm kind of considering not telling you what I'm building until it starts to take shape. Yeah, this is that area I actually found the horse in, kind of, I think, and yeah, right here isn't where I said, hey, maybe this is where I should build something. Nice flat open area, nice terrain. A smart person would indeed build on this flat land, but I have reason to be building over here, where I'm going to have to flatten the land, just because it's a very epic scape right here, and you will see, perhaps, well, you can kind of see, this is the center line I've decided on, because through this trough, through this little valley here, is where the sun and the moon rise is perfectly aligned, so I'm like, well, this has to be the center, because I'm an idiot. I could have just gone over there and picked a nice, perfect flat spot, or even over here is kind of nice and more flat. Yeah, this hill was like 3 or 4 taller, and that's why I've gone through so many shovels, and I've had to dig into the side of this hill. And actually, I'm really scatterbrained. I apologize, but here's oh, let me get rid of this stupid horse. Here's the dimensions. Another dimension, ooh, careful. Don't glitch into the block. You've done that before. Yeah, here's the let me drop some stuff off here. What do I not need? The lapis anymore. I could put 2 more of these chests down. Look at all that dirt. Look at all this smooth stone. That's going to come into play. What else don't I need? I'll keep that on me. I don't need the gold. Probably don't need that many. Yeah. All right. So yeah. The 50 by 50 dimensions have now been translated over here. So here is the corners. There's a corner. Another stupid guy idea is there's a corner. I'm going to have to fill in this lake. I'm an idiot. Wow, that seems a lot bigger than 50, but apparently it is. There's another corner, and there's another corner, and this is kind of the center line. So yeah, I've decided to build a structure. I'm going to have to... I was really concerned about not going above the cloud limit, and I actually did a test build of this in a creative world, in a super flat world, and I neglected to realize that the super flat worlds start at like level 4. And I'm like, oh, my build, it stops before the cloud layer. Because I really don't like when the clouds intersect a building. It really, or even like that, it just really kind of ruins it. It's like you lose the depth of field. But I suppose when there are no clouds, it's okay. So I've decided to say, all right, screw it. At first, I was doing math to see how far down I would have to dig in order for the build not to clip through the clouds. And that is what... I would have to go 10 deep. And that's what this is. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to be digging out this entire landscape, a 50 by 50 area, 10 deep. That would be crazy. Although, I'll show you in a minute why maybe I'm still kind of crazy. So yeah, gonna build a building here related to science and exploration and whatnot. And gonna have to fill this in. And yeah, I basically, all of my projects, I was starting to say before I got scatterbrained, my projects seem to have like purposes, but I'm starting to look at other people's builds, like Vintage Beef. He goes around, he builds that big lily pad. It kind of has a purpose, but he kind of builds the purpose around it. The big lily pad, now he's doing another castle. Even from his last season, he had the castle. He makes that whole steampunk area. There's little mini functions built in. But otherwise, they exist purely to, like, kind of look awesome and cool. And then when he's done making them look awesome, he moves on to the next project. So that's kind of where I'm going with this. It's going to look awesome. It's based on a real-life thing, and I at first was going to do it to scale, but that was too big, so I've kind of brought the scale down. Oh, that was weird. I accidentally hit the number 2. While the scale... is going to be slightly less. I'm going to get the dimensions right. It's going to be 16 stories tall. And you already saw the square kind of shape that it's going to be. Sorry, there's a garbage truck outside my window staring at me. So that's what that noise in the background is. But yeah, it's going to be 50 by 50 and 16 stories tall. The rooms and the inside of the building are probably not going to be interior decorated. It's going to purely exist to be an analog representation of this real-life building. And of course, like I said, I have to line it up to match the path of the moon. That is our beacon that Avidia donated to us. You'll see why it's over there. Obviously, it's not helping me out for clearing this out because the haste runs out when I'm this far away. And this is why I was hoping to get like find a diamond and enchant a shovel to be like a super badge spoon or something. But this is basically what I've been doing for the past 3 or 4 nights, like real world nights, away from the camera. Just dig. I've had some creepers come by and help me with the digging. Trying to flatten this out. And then I'm going to have to fill most of this kind of little lake in. It's going to be another pain in the butt. But I'm finding it, despite the fact that I've many times said I'm not really a builder, I find it therapeutic. I kind of hinted at this earlier, that the kind of destructive type of building where you remove material from the natural world is kind of like the missile silo. And you know, I've done this before I started doing YouTube, I would just dig giant trenches or holes in the ground for the fun of it. Kind of a little bit therapeutic. You can really get into like a zone, a zombie mode. It would really help if I had a nice shovel, so if anybody on the server knows where I could find a nice shovel that can just go kablow through all this stuff really quick, that'd be super awesome. So yeah, I'm really gonna have to flatten this down pretty much completely. I don't think I'm picking these things up anymore, am I? Whoa, you're very interested in me. That's freaking me out a little bit. So we're gonna do that. It's gonna be totally epic. It's going to be taller than the mountains, but this is a nice area. I like this area a lot. I like it a lot. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Make sure our inventory is as empty as we can make it. Those are gonna turn into shovels, no doubt. Do I have any like iron left over or anything? No. Lapis, water bucket could come in handy downstairs. Yeah, let's watch the moon rise, and I'll show you the alignment. That actually doesn't need to be there. I don't know why that's there. I think I was testing out the different... I was seeing how well things align, so this thing can go. Yoink. But yeah, I'm kind of excited about this. Like I said, I kind of built it in a creative mode world, in a super flat world, and I really like the way it looks. It is a very symmetrical and very industrial, I suppose, design. So that's why I'm going to be building it. I'm using pretty simple materials. The smooth stone, obviously what really would have helped me, it would be a silk touch pick, and then I don't have to cook all this cobble to make smooth stone. But that's not going to happen. So yeah, I'm just using smooth stone. You know, the other, there's a bunch of new blocks you can get in the new terrain, different types of stones or whatever, but I felt that would be a little bit annoying to get. Alright, here we go. The moon should be rising, and we're going to see how well it just like is from this angle, it just perfectly rises, although that's gonna move. That's gonna be gone when I'm done doing stuff. You'll see that in a minute, but come on, moon. It's probably gonna be a new moon or something. Eclipsed moon, so the sun sets over there. And perfectly aligned in this little trough of mountains. And I have to absolutely, this is where I'm like, well, I saw that happen. I'm like, dang it. Now I've got to make the central line of the building to be right here so you can look out. There's going to be a nice large atrium. There's going to be a nice big glass window that you can see, and that's going to just perfectly align with everything. Like I said, the beacon's going to move, but let's go downstairs, and I'll show you what I've really been working on lately, and how I've been talking about how therapeutic it is just to simply dig, chop, 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 dig. So yeah, let's go downstairs. I should really make stairs out of this as well. This is kind of a secondary, this doesn't actually exist, this thing, but this is kind of a secondary project I'm working on. This thing I can tell you about. Oh, fortune. Haha, I know I've been waiting to get this. This was the fortune 3, right? Whoa! 4 emeralds out of that. Thanks, guy. So down here at the level of bedrock, we have our beacon, obviously, and we're cooking. Oh, yes. Smooth stone. We're cooking all of this into smooth stone simply because I don't have a pickaxe that is silk touch. So that's where all this stuff is coming from, and I'm transporting it. Oh yeah, look at this. I'm gonna need a lot of it. I'm assuming I might need 2 double chests full of smooth stone, and I'm not gonna be converting it into brick. I don't like the way brick looks. This isn't going to be like a castle or medieval type of build or anything like that, so the smooth stone is the way I'm going to go. So let's fill all these guys back up. As you'll see, I'm doing it with lava because there is this lava that's in the way that is proving to be a nice source of energy. Whoop. But yeah, this thing is going to be... I don't know how many of you watched Cosmos, but there is a scene in one of the early episodes where Neil deGrasse Tyson... Oh, I'm actually going to need that. Neil deGrasse Tyson is in a boat in a neutrino detector. I believe it's actually in Japan, but it's basically underground, very deep underground. It's actually under a mountain. I'm under a lake here. I'm actually under the central point of the lake. And it's this huge chamber that's kind of halfway filled with water, and it has a bunch of little detectors, globes around the outside. It's a very cool looking thing. But I want to build that down here, and I'm doing it, and this is also because I need all this smooth stone. I'm doing it as this area is going to be, listen to this, 20 by 20 by 20. So it's going to be a cube that's 20 blocks by 20 blocks by 20 blocks, and I've just been digging this out. I was doing it old school until I realized, oh yeah, I have this beacon, I can do the haste thing. But unfortunately, I don't have any efficiency on any of my picks or shovels or anything. Come on, lava. I need to get rid of you so I can start to build in your way here. Yellow. And one more. Yeah, there we go. All right. Bing, bong, boong, and a bong. So yeah, I basically... Who's online? MC Gamer is still online? It's nighttime. I wonder if I can reset my spawn. Well, I can reset my spawn, but I wonder if he's in the nether or something. No. All right. Never mind. So yeah, basically, this is literally what I've been doing with my life. I have been digging this place out. It's kind of glitching out because there is that opening up to the surface. But I eventually decided on the 20 by 20 by 20 size, and I'm going to, those little detectors are kind of these golden balls. Balls. That are the detectors. Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3. Why did that not take any... Huh. It's not taking any damage. That's interesting. Okay. I won't complain about that. But let's actually do one of these guys. Oh, dang it! I needed to make... Oh, dang it. Dang it. I'll do that up here, I guess. I need to make a bunch of shovels is what I need to do before I came up here. Shovels. Gonna go through a bunch of these, so might as well make a bunch. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was going to. My plan is, this is kind of the secondary build. This really isn't what I'm primarily concerned about, but it's a little bit related to the project at hand. I'm going to coat the walls in jungle wood, and then attach the little those little glow things, the things that glow. What is that stuff called? The little things that glow for some reason. They are... What are they? They are... What are they? They're called... the cocoa clusters. Cocoa clusters. Sounds like some sort of cereal. The little cocoa bean things. For whatever reason, they glow, but I figure if I can get enough of them, I can line the walls and then fill the bottom up with water and kind of duplicate what that neutrino detector thing looks like in this huge underground expanse. So yeah, it's 20 by 20. How far do I need to go? Yeah, I need to go a couple more. 20 by 20 by 20 is the size, and I'm leaving wiggle room so that I can add that layer of jungle wood, which is what this is about. So it's actually going to be 22 by 22 by 22 before I'm finished with it. And this is really all I've been doing. It's fun times, isn't it? Whee! And it really is kind of therapeutic, to be honest with you. I'm not sure how far I have to go, actually. I should probably measure this out before I get too carried away. The haste helps. Obviously, having efficiency would have helped as well. Okay, hold on. Now I gotta count this out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 more. Okay. 8, 9, 10. All right, so now I should just be able to dig straight through here and end up in that spot that I dug out already. And it's so satisfying when that happens. When you get the measurements exactly right. Come on, where you at? Uh-oh. Yay! Satisfying. The cube! The cube. Something I am finding annoying, however, are the silverfish blocks. Especially since my Bane of Arthropods sword broke. So many silverfish blocks. Oh, they're so annoying. But yeah, this is what Minecraft has been like for me. But yeah, I'm trying to remember. I had like a whole spiel I was gonna make about why I'm building what I'm building. Did I already go over that? Why? Kind of building a building for the building's sake and not necessarily for any sort of function. I'm a little bit worried. That's why about the size of it. That's why I didn't want to build it near spawn. Like I said, it's really going to dwarf a lot of stuff. It might be not necessarily one of the biggest builds, because I mean, when you think about it, Doc's project that stripped away an entire island there for his little area, the town hall, it's going to dwarf the town hall as far as size is concerned, not necessarily complexity. Like I said, it's kind of an industrial design, a lot of straight edges. Not necessarily a cube, there's some design architecture involved, but it might be one of the bigger builds on the server, just as far as the sheer size and volume it's going to take up. But there is going to be a lot of empty space within it. And yeah, I'm kind of deflecting what it is going to be, because it is going to be. I do feel like a surprise is nice. Everybody likes surprises. But this whole time, I've been saying I need like a diamond shovel to enchant, or diamonds to repair things. This whole thing, I've been digging out this entire thing. Not a single frickin' diamond. Diamonds, like I said, are very hard to find, it would seem. And there's some sort of Enderman nearby, that's problematic. But yeah, diamonds. What the heck is up with diamonds, man? What's the deal with the lack of diamonds? The haste helps. That has definitely been improving things. I kind of had to teach myself how to use it in, whoop! Oh, well, that's gonna work, I guess. I thought that was something I could use the fortune on. Don't fall off the edge. Alright, oh, actually I should make some sort of method to this madness. Yeah, I am at diamond level, but not a single diamond in this entire cube so far. I am disappointed. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. But yeah, I'm not too sure about the new enchanting and whatnot. I'm wondering if I should... This episode is going to get a little bit long, but maybe I should start... Kind of... I just have to clear out a lot of that. Maybe I should wait until I get an efficiency shovel. I could, like, start to lay some foundation work, but... I can't build flat. I need to build vertically. So peaceful. And yeah, I realized TNT would go a long way to do this, and Etho is kind of the king of clearing out underground caves and whatnot with TNT, but I want to keep a lot of this cobble, because I'm going to need it. Yep, see, there goes another shovel. I'm going to need a lot of this cobble to make the smooth stone. So this is an excavation, but also some sort of... It is a strip mining operation here. Bop, 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 bop. Gravel is annoying. Get out the way, gravel. Get out the way. So yeah, this is something you've never seen from old KurtJMac, unless I suppose you kind of count the missile silo was a little bit along the lines of a ridiculous build. This is kind of fun. Woo! Breaking blocks! Breaking blocks. Alright, so I think I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back maybe for a few minutes longer to go back up to the surface to kind of show a little bit of what's going to be happening. So, right back with you. Un momento, por favor. Ah, Spanish. Alright guys, there goes all my shovels. All those shovels that I made before I cut there are now gone. Because that is how that cookie crumbles. But I do want to watch the sunrise, as it is conveniently centered right between these two torches, and between those two little peaks there. I will never get tired of that, although I am really getting tired of digging this whole area out as a direct result of making this poor astronomical alignment choice. But it is kind of cool. There's a nice little kind of collection of valleys here, and that little cutout is just... It's very nice, very nice. I like it. I might have to recruit that creeper to come help me dig this out. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. It's like perfectly sized and everything. Awesome. It means something. But yeah, basically, I came back to show you guys that, and the fact that I went through 4 shovels in the span of a single Minecraft night. Hey guy, you want to help out? I'll bring you over to this mountaintop. Hi. Still coming? Yeah. He is interested in assisting in the building of this. Yeah, right here. Right here is great. Maybe you could fall in that hole. That'd be awesome, too. Yeah? No? Yeah. Hi! Oh, chicken down. Ah, that kind of helped. So yeah, very, very cool stuff. But yeah, I don't know that I'm going to have time to actually show you the beginning of the building. Like I said, it's going to happen vertically, probably 1 floor at a time, going up. Gotta fill all that in. Probably gonna fill the rest in too. I don't want it hanging over water, and then I gotta do the same over here. But yeah, this is what we're doing now. This is the channel to which you've subscribed, and you've requested so many MindCrack episodes. You're going to wish you hadn't. But no, this is a new direction for me. It feels a little bit like, you know, I did like making the the 2 successful builds I had. This was that whole, I had a whole spiel and point I was trying to make. The few builds that I do feel like were really successful and I enjoyed actually building, albeit much smaller. The MindCrack Royal Observatory. It was based off of a real-life thing. I really much liked the look of the, what was it? The Cincinnati Observatory? Kind of brick building with a dome on top. So loosely based on that. It didn't have to serve a purpose. When people suggested I try to build a telescope on the inside, I kind of thought about that. I'm like, but I would want it to serve that purpose, and you can't build a telescope in Minecraft. It simply doesn't work. So I feel like that was successful, but also the Earl of Sandwich, based on a real world design, a real world building. What happened to my entrance? Things have changed. Yeah, here it is. Based on a real world design, but also doesn't really serve a purpose. I'm not there to actually make sandwiches, or I didn't build in an automated system for food distribution or sales or anything. Just a building that exists, to be a building. So I feel like that's the direction this thing is going. Whoops. Wow, these things cook a lot faster than I realize. Yeah, these are already out of lava. I can't dig fast enough to keep the supply chain. Oh, let's get the buckets out. And yeah, I think that's probably going to call it for another... I should just stop calling these weird episodes. They're all weird. Every single MindCrack episode from KurtJMac is just a weird, scatterbrained experience. And you can look forward to more of those, because this project is going to take a while. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I suppose I will continue to accept potential guesses as to what I'm building. None of them have been correct so far. But yeah, cool stuff indeed. I will get back to digging. I do have to, before I can work on the surface anymore. Oh dang it, I should have left that dirt up there. I do have to find a diamond and enchant a shovel or a couple shovels, because that's just taking too long, or I need to relocate the beacon, but I'm not going to do that before I'm done with this area. What was I doing? Oh, I got cobble. Cobble for days. Cobble for days. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. My name is Kurt. Etc. I messed up the outro.